Okay, so I don't remember if it's on an interval or not, but it doesn't matter. But let's say you have an f of n on an interval, right? And then, f sub n, and it converges uniformly to some f on the same interval, or maybe it's not on an interval. Again, doesn't matter. Theorem 2.6.2 says if it is continuous at this point, it's continuous at this point, right? If it's continuous here, this is continuous here. So since this is continuous all along here, f is continuous all along here. So then we are led to the situation in which, because f of n has at most one discontinuity, right? So we know that from 2.6.2, right? If it's continuous here, it's continuous here. It's continuous here, it's continuous. So this is all continuous, so this is all continuous. And on the other side, this is all continuous. I should label these. So this is all continuous. So the only thing you don't know, this is discontinuous. And we don't know what this is. It could be continuous, it might not be. It's okay, you don't need to know, because what you're trying to prove is that f has at most one discontinuity. And I think what we're running into problems or disagreements with is, sorry, I'm not used to filming things, I'm not good at this. I don't even know why it's not focusing. Anyway, I think the problem a lot of people are seeing, and this is one I was seeing before, and then I realized I was seeing a problem when there wasn't one. Because we're saying, okay, but what if a different fn, right, we'll call this fn2, right, has a different discontinuity, because they all have at least one, or sorry, not at most one, but we don't know that they're in the same place. Okay, fine. So then we know it's continuous here, we know f is continuous here, we know f is continuous here. We don't know if f is continuous here. Oh, but wait. Because by theorem 2.6.2, if for some f of n, if some f of n is continuous at this point, then f is continuous at this point. So it doesn't matter if f of n has a different discontinuity. If one of the, and in this particular case, this would mean that f is continuous at this weird point, right? Because it's continuous here. But really, what you're trying to show is that if f of n has at most one discontinuity, then f has at most one discontinuity. And if you have one fn, you know the behavior of every single point on f except where that discontinuity is, if it exists. Because you don't know if this point here is continuous on f or not. But it doesn't matter, because that is at most one discontinuity. You're not going to see something like this any other point, because you already know from 2.6.2 that if it's continuous here and here, it's continuous here and here. Let me know if there's any more questions.